Hey everybody, I'm going to share 4 quick success stories and just elaborate a little bit at the end of each one. First one, Boris lost almost 30 pounds in literally 2 months. He'll be the first one to tell you that it was not as hard as he thought it would be. Certainly going down from, I think it was 264, now I know he's under 234, so it's a little over 30 pounds. But again, you're people who are interested in losing weight. Boris knows he was a pretty heavy guy and that he needed to lose about 50, 60 pounds. And once you flip that switch, everybody, it's not hard to lose that first, say 30, 40 pounds even. As you start getting closer and closer to your ideal body weight, your body will start to fight you back a little bit, and that's why in the UTC we implement certain strategies at very particular times. Because it shouldn't be hard at first. Your body does not want to be overweight. It really doesn't. You actually have to train it to be obese and morbidly obese. And yes, you can train your body to do that. It's absolutely trainable, but your body doesn't want to do that. And in order to reverse that cycle, you just have to implement some very, very basic strategies, which many of you are familiar with. So Boris is a testimony to that, as well as many others. I'm just using Boris as an example. The next 2 success stories I'll put together, Leland and John Arena. Leland Lockwood, a 18-year-old female who is heading to college in the fall, accomplished her first pull-up, and when I say pull-up, I mean all the way down, all the way up so that her chin is over the bar, as you can see in the video. Once that was done the other day, every workout since, she has been able to knock out multiple pull-ups. So 1 and then 1 and then 1 with only about 15 to 20 second rest between repetitions. And in that way, pull-ups are a lot like riding a bike. Once you can do it, just like getting back on again and doing it again. And for most women, doing a pull-up is a fantastic goal, because for most women this is a very possible thing to do. You can see my own girlfriend knocking out sets of 6 to 8 pull-ups at a time, and you know, she may kill me for saying this, but she is certainly not all skin and bones. She is a very well-developed female with you know, legs and arms, and can pull up her full body weight very easily. So it is accomplishable, but it takes persistence. One of the biggest things I see that get in the way of pull-ups, and I'll go to John Arena now, who accomplished a very difficult weighted pull-up. It's a 70-pound weighted pull-up after doing all these other sort of lighter kettlebell pull-ups. This is something that I've worked toward in the past. Some of you have seen the video where I climbed the rope with the 85 pounds of weight between my legs and went up there, or did the beast pull-up in the past with a 106-pound kettlebell. Weighted pull-ups are no joke, and what John accomplished is serious work and serious commitment. What I want to say is that, like most things, once you start really pushing these crazy limits of things, the maintenance of your body becomes even more important, right? So similarly, like it shouldn't be hard to get to some ideal body weight, meaning like you can fit into normal clothes. Like that green body in the UTC manual, depending on your body type, is accomplishable for everybody. But once you start wanting to get leaner and leaner and you want to see 6-packs, you have to start doing more and more things to get that, right? More sacrifices, more time, more nuances, more. Well, it's the same thing when you want to accomplish these crazy feats of strength. You have to spend way more time doing the little things. And for pull-ups, this is what happens. It'll start to wear on your elbows. And if you're not doing the work for your hands, your wrist, and your shoulder, for example, the things that are in the warm-up video, those very specific wrist stretches where your wrists are in extension, slightly in flexion, internally and externally rotating your shoulder, doing those camshafts correctly. The shoulder and the wrist, your elbow's in the middle. Okay, your shoulder is supposed to be able to move around in all directions, and your wrist is like a ball and socket joint, like your ankle, as I'm showing you here. These two things are supposed to be able to move well. Well, when we start doing pull-ups, when we start doing this with our wrist way too much, whether we're doing a chin-up or a pull-up, or we start doing things with our shoulder that we're not supposed to do technique-wise, your elbow gets caught in the way. And if we're not doing those things to for elbow health, to help keep our wrists limber, our shoulders limber, and our forearms very strong, but also mobile, right? And not letting the tissue get bound up. These things become increasingly more important. You have to spend the time doing it, and John has spent that time. And as time goes on, as he wants to accomplish more and more and more, that will become even more of a training focus for him, for him to continue to do that, and it has in the past, and he'll be the first one to tell you. So congratulations, John. Congratulations, Leland. Lastly, Sasha Lerner, for qualifying for the States in all of her runs, the 100 meter, the 200 meter, the 400 meter, the relays. She absolutely killed it this past weekend, and just you know, testify once again to physique. So when you look at Sasha's physique, she is a testament to what we talk about at the gym, which is high intensity interval training. It's about not running long periods of time outside. Sasha does short sprint work. And again, when you look at sprinters as opposed to runners, that's what you see. You see this well-defined technique for reasons that we covered in other videos. But short and sweet, powerful, explosive, whatever you're doing, 10, 20, 30 seconds, no more than that at a time, you're going to get those hormones released that you want in order to build that quality, help build that quality physique, along with proper eating and proper strength training. All right, everybody. Congratulations to all of you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.